Welcome back to another chilling episode. Today, we're diving deep into a case that has left even seasoned investigators puzzled: the perplexing story of Alex Murdaugh. Now, you might think you know all there is to know about this South Carolina lawyer turned alleged murderer, but trust me, there are layers to this case that haven't seen the light of day. We're talking family legacy, mysterious deaths, and financial crimes that could be straight out of a Hollywood thriller. So, if you're ready to venture into the dark corners of a case that challenges our very understanding of justice, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's unravel the enigma that is Alex Murdaugh. The Murdaugh family isn't just any family in South Carolina. They are a dynasty with deep-rooted influence, especially in the legal community. For generations, the Murdaughs have been a name to reckon with in the Palmetto State. Randolph Murdaugh III, for instance, served 5 terms as a solicitor, continuing a legacy that spans over a century. His dedication to public service was celebrated at his funeral, a testament to the family's long-standing reputation. But it's not just Randolph. His father, Randolph Buster Murdaugh Jr., and even his grandfather were all prominent figures in the legal landscape of South Carolina. Their influence has been so pervasive that it's hard to discuss law and order in the state without mentioning the Murdaugh name. This family has been part of the fabric of South Carolina's Lowcountry, involved in everything from public service to alleged financial crimes. However, the recent events surrounding Alex Murdaugh have cast a dark shadow over this illustrious family legacy. From murder and drug addiction to financial irregularities, the family that once stood as a pillar of the community is now at the center of a scandal that has gripped the entire state. The family's land has even become a crime scene, a tragic irony for a family that has been so deeply involved in the legal system. The double murder of a mother and her son from this family has not only shocked the community, but has also raised questions about the integrity and influence of the Murdaugh dynasty. So, when we talk about Alex Murdaugh, we're not just talking about a man, we're talking about the fall from grace of a family that has been a cornerstone of South Carolina's legal community for generations. Alex Murdaugh is facing a staggering number of financial charges that have left many in disbelief. According to the South Carolina Attorney General's office, Murdaugh is facing 19 indictments and a total of 99 charges. These charges range from tax evasion and money laundering to forgery and fraud. Prosecutors argue that Murdaugh went to great lengths to steal millions of dollars. He allegedly billed personal expenses to clients and used firm credit cards for personal use. But that's not all. He's also accused of having checks made out to Palmetto State Bank, whose former CEO, Russell Laffitte, allegedly converted the money for Murdaugh's personal use. Murdaugh's financial crimes are not just a violation of law, they are a betrayal of trust. Clients who believed they were in safe hands found themselves financially exploited. The state alleges that he used his position and influence to manipulate financial transactions for his benefit, leaving a trail of victims in his wake. The charges against him include 14 counts of money laundering, 5 counts of fraud, and various other financial fraud-related charges. He has signed a plea agreement indicating his willingness to plead guilty to 22 of these financial fraud-related charges. These financial crimes have added another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case. They have also raised questions about the integrity of the legal system, given that Murdaugh was a prominent figure in it. His actions have not only tarnished his family's legacy, but have also shaken the community's faith in the institutions meant to protect them. The Murdaugh family was already under scrutiny long before the recent scandals, thanks to a tragic boat accident that occurred on February 23, 2019. On that fateful evening, 19-year-old Paul Murdaugh, Alex Murdaugh's son, and 5 other teenagers met around 6:30 p.m. at the Murdaugh family river home. They boarded a boat to ride to an oyster roast. Alongside Paul were his girlfriend Morgan Dowdy, Connor Cook, Miley Altman, Anthony Cook, and Mallory Beach. The night took a tragic turn when the boat crashed, resulting in the death of 19-year-old Mallory Beach. The family of Mallory Beach later reached a settlement with Buster Murdaugh, the only living son of the Murdaugh family after the accident. The incident led to allegations that Paul Murdaugh was driving the boat while intoxicated. Legal claims amounting to $65 million were filed against the late Paul Murdaugh's estate by the victims of the boat crash. This boat accident not only led to a loss of life but also cast a dark shadow over the Murdaugh family, raising questions about their influence and the role it may have played in the initial handling of the case. It added another layer of tragedy and complexity to a family already embroiled in legal and ethical dilemmas. The accident had a profound impact on the family, particularly as Paul Murdaugh was also murdered in a separate incident. It's a series of unfortunate events that have left many questioning the integrity and actions of the Murdaugh family. The financial intricacies of the Murdaugh family have been a point of interest, especially when it comes to life insurance policies. Alex Murdaugh had a $10 million life insurance policy for his surviving son, Buster, which came into the spotlight after an orchestrated shooting incident involving Alex himself. The police later revealed that he had staged the shooting in an attempt to collect on this massive insurance policy. As for Margaret Maggie Murdaugh, Alex's late wife, probate documents filed in Colleton County revealed a troubling financial state. While there is no direct information about a life insurance policy on her, the family's financial dealings have raised eyebrows. Given the family's complex financial situation and the ongoing investigations, the role of these insurance policies could be significant in understanding the motives and actions of Alex Murdaugh. The insurance angle adds another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case, raising questions about whether these policies played a role in the tragic events that unfolded. The mysterious death of Gloria Satterfield, the Murdaugh family's housekeeper, is another perplexing chapter in this saga. Gloria was a 57-year-old woman who died in the hospital under circumstances that were initially attributed to natural causes. No autopsy was performed, despite her having experienced a fall. Alex Murdaugh, a prominent lawyer, approached Gloria's family at her funeral and suggested that her sons, Tony and Brian Satterfield, sue him for insurance money. This unusual gesture raised suspicions and has led to further scrutiny. The story took another twist when it was revealed that Alex Murdaugh had allegedly invented a story about the family dogs causing Gloria's fatal fall. This revelation has added more questions than answers, making the circumstances of Gloria's death a crucial aspect of the ongoing investigations into the Murdaugh family's complex web of legal and financial issues. Alex Murdaugh was arrested in Florida under a cloud of suspicion related to alleged life insurance fraud and misappropriation of funds. His arrest was not without controversy. Lawyers for Murdaugh provided an alibi, stating that he had been spending time with his mother, who has Alzheimer's disease, and her caregiver. This alibi raised eyebrows, given the gravity of the charges against him. Further controversy arose when the South Carolina Court of Appeals granted Alex Murdaugh's motion to suspend his conviction appeal and sent the case back to circuit court to consider allegations of jury tampering. This move has led to a lot of public speculation and debate, questioning the fairness of the legal proceedings and whether Murdaugh is receiving preferential treatment due to his family's long-standing influence in South Carolina's legal community. The Alex Murdaugh case has been a hot topic not just in the courtroom but also on social media platforms. As the trial unfolded in Walterboro, South Carolina, people across the nation took to Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to share their opinions, theories, and even conspiracy ideas about the case and its central figures. The public sentiment has been polarized, to say the least. An analysis by the Social Media Insights Lab revealed that a significant portion of the public does not believe the official narrative surrounding Alex Murdaugh. This skepticism has fueled debates and discussions, with some questioning the integrity of the legal process, while others are convinced that Murdaugh is being unfairly targeted due to his family's influence. Opinion columns, like one in the New York Times, have also weighed in, wrestling with difficult questions about the case and its implications. The public's divided opinion has added another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case, making it a subject of national interest. The legal strategies employed in the Alex Murdaugh case have been nothing short of fascinating, both for the defense and the prosecution. The defense team, led by some of South Carolina's top lawyers, has employed a multifaceted approach. One of their key strategies has been to focus on motive and procedure. They've questioned the integrity of the investigation and have tried to cast doubt on the prosecution's narrative. They've also employed what's known as the reasonable doubt strategy, aiming to show that the evidence against Murdaugh is not sufficient for a conviction. On the other side, the prosecution has been diligent in establishing a strong case against Murdaugh. They've focused on the value and importance of circumstantial evidence, a strategy that's often risky but can be effective if executed well. They've also worked hard to establish a motive, linking financial crimes and insurance policies to the murders, aiming to show a pattern of criminal behavior. Both sides have been using expert witnesses to bolster their cases, from forensic experts to financial analysts, making the courtroom drama all the more compelling. The strategies employed by both sides have made this case one of the most closely watched in recent years, and it's clear that each side is pulling out all the stops to win. As we delve deeper into the Alex Murdaugh case, there are still several lingering questions that have yet to be answered, adding another layer of complexity and intrigue to this already convoluted story. One of the biggest questions revolves around the financial crimes that Alex is accused of. How deep does the rabbit hole go, and are there other players involved? The 2019 boat accident involving his son Paul raises questions about the family's influence in avoiding legal repercussions. Was it truly an accident, or is there more to the story? The mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of the family's housekeeper have yet to be fully explained. Was it an accident, or something more sinister? How has public opinion been manipulated or influenced, especially on social media platforms? Are there orchestrated campaigns to sway public perception? What are the long-term legal strategies for both the defense and the prosecution? With so many charges in such a high-profile case, what can we expect in the coming months? These unanswered questions not only make this case more intriguing but also highlight the complexities involved in solving it. As more information comes to light, one can only hope that these questions will be answered, providing some form of closure to all those affected. The Alex Murdaugh case has sent shockwaves through the legal community in South Carolina. For a state where the Murdaugh family had a long-standing influence, especially in the legal circles, this case has been a watershed moment. The family's legacy, once a symbol of legal prowess, has now become a cautionary tale about the abuse of power and ethical lapses. Legal professionals are now questioning the integrity of a system that allowed someone like Alex Murdaugh to exploit his connections for personal gain. The case has also led to increased scrutiny of legal practices in the state. There's a growing call for reforms, especially in how cases involving influential families are handled. The South Carolina Court of Appeals even issued an order holding Murdaugh's appeal in abeyance, remanding the case back to the state level for further consideration. This move has been seen as an attempt to ensure that justice is served without the interference of legacy or influence. The legal community is now more alert than ever, with discussions around ethics and the role of family legacies in the justice system taking center stage. This case serves as a stark reminder that no one is above the law, not even those who are a part of the system itself. The media has played an instrumental role in shaping public perception of the Alex Murdaugh case. From the moment the story broke, news outlets have been relentless in their coverage, dissecting every twist and turn. The case has been featured prominently on national news networks, local newspapers, and even international platforms, making it a global talking point. The media's role has been a double-edged sword. On one hand, the extensive coverage has brought much-needed attention to the case, ensuring that it remains in the public eye. This has been crucial in applying pressure on the legal system to act swiftly and transparently. On the other hand, the media frenzy has also led to a lot of speculation and rumor-mongering, which can potentially prejudice the case and influence public opinion unfairly. Social media platforms have also been abuzz with discussions, debates, and even conspiracy theories about the case. Hashtags like #MurdaughMystery and #JusticeForMurdaugh have trended multiple times, adding another layer to the media's influence. Moreover, the media's focus on the Murdaugh family's legacy and influence in South Carolina has ignited discussions about nepotism and corruption within the legal system. This has led to a broader debate about the need for reforms, not just in South Carolina but across the United States. The media's role in this case is a testament to the power it holds in shaping narratives and influencing public opinion. However, it also raises ethical questions about responsible journalism and the potential for media bias. The Alex Murdaugh case is a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas, especially concerning the legal system. One of the most glaring issues is the abuse of power and influence, a problem that becomes even more troubling given the Murdaugh family's long-standing legacy in South Carolina's legal community. How did someone with such deep ties to the legal system manage to face over 100 charges related to various financial crimes? It raises questions about the checks and balances within the system itself. Another ethical quandary is the role of the media in shaping public opinion, as we discussed in the previous section. While media coverage is essential for transparency and justice, there's a fine line between responsible journalism and sensationalism. The media's influence can potentially prejudice the case, affecting its outcome and fairness. The use of life insurance policies on Margaret and Paul Murdaugh as a possible motive for their murders also presents an ethical dilemma. It forces us to question the lengths to which individuals will go for financial gain, even if it means exploiting the very system meant to provide security and assurance. Additionally, the case has raised concerns about the efficacy of restraining orders and legal protections. The mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of the family's housekeeper and the 2019 boat accident involving Paul Murdaugh add layers of complexity to the ethical landscape surrounding this case. Lastly, the controversies surrounding Alex Murdaugh's arrest and bail conditions have ignited debates about the fairness of the legal process. Is the system biased in favor of those with influence and resources? This case serves as a case study in the ethical lapses that can occur when personal and professional lines are blurred within the justice system. These ethical dilemmas are not just confined to this case. They are symptomatic of larger issues within the American legal system. They serve as a wake-up call for reform and a reevaluation of the ethical frameworks that guide our legal institution as we navigate the labyrinthine twists and turns of the Alex Murdaugh case. It's crucial to keep an eye on the upcoming court dates. These proceedings will be pivotal in determining the direction of the case and could potentially offer some much-needed answers to the lingering questions we've discussed. The next significant court date is scheduled for December 15, 2023. On this day, the court will hear pre-trial motions, including any requests for evidence suppression or dismissal of charges, given the complexity and high-profile nature of the case. This hearing is expected to be a media circus, with legal pundits dissecting every move. Following that, a status conference is set for January 10, 2024. This will be a crucial moment where both the defense and prosecution update the court on their preparedness for trial and discuss any pending issues that could affect the trial day. The trial itself is tentatively scheduled to commence on February 20, 2024. Given the number of charges and the intricate web of evidence, experts predict that the trial could last several weeks, if not months. The prosecution is expected to call a long list of witnesses, ranging from financial experts dissecting the alleged financial crimes to forensic specialists discussing the boat accident and the mysterious death of the family's housekeeper. These court dates are not just mere formalities. They are critical milestones that could dramatically alter the trajectory of the case. Each hearing and trial day will be a piece of the puzzle, contributing to the final picture of what really happened in this convoluted saga. The Alex Murdaugh case has gripped the nation like few others, and the court of public opinion is in full session. Social media platforms are ablaze with theories, debates, and heated discussions. The hashtag Murdaugh mystery has been trending on Twitter for weeks, and Reddit forums dedicated to the case are overflowing with armchair detectives dissecting every new development. The recent revelations about the financial crimes and the mysterious circumstances surrounding the housekeeper's death have added fuel to the fire. Public sentiment seems to be a mix of outrage, disbelief, and morbid fascination. While some express sympathy for a family that has been through multiple tragedies, others are less forgiving, questioning the integrity of a legal system that allowed someone with Alex Murdaugh's connections to evade scrutiny for so long. Facebook groups have been formed where people share news articles, court documents, and even police reports. These groups often host live discussions during significant court dates, with members offering real-time analysis and predictions. The case has also inspired a slew of TikTok videos, some informative and others speculative, but all contributing to the narrative that this is a case unlike any other. The public's reaction has not been limited to social media. Vigils have been held for the victims, and protests have erupted demanding justice and transparency. The case has even caught the attention of high-profile celebrities, with some using their platforms to call for a thorough investigation. The polarized public opinion has also led to some unintended consequences. Legal experts have expressed concerns that the extensive media coverage and strong public opinions could potentially influence the jury pool, complicating an already complex legal battle. In summary, the public's reaction to the Alex Murdaugh case is a mirror reflecting the complexities and contradictions of society itself. It's a blend of empathy and judgment, a quest for justice but also a thirst for sensationalism. As the case unfolds, this public scrutiny will undoubtedly continue to play a significant role, not just in shaping perceptions but possibly even influencing the outcome of the legal proceedings. As we navigate the labyrinthine twists and turns of the Alex Murdaugh case, one thing is clear: we're far from the end of this saga. With over 100 charges related to financial crimes, unresolved questions about the boat accident, and the mysterious circumstances surrounding the housekeeper's death, there's a lot more to uncover. Upcoming court dates are marked on every true crime enthusiast's calendar, and they promise to be pivotal. Legal experts anticipate new evidence to surface, possibly implicating other individuals or revealing deeper layers of corruption within the legal system. The defense and prosecution are both gearing up for what promises to be a courtroom battle for the ages, given the polarized public opinion and the media circus surrounding the case. Future developments are likely to be explosive. Whether it's a surprise witness, a shocking piece of evidence, or an unexpected plea deal, the next chapters in this story are eagerly awaited. Wow, what a journey we've been on, diving deep into the Alex Murdaugh case, exploring angles that haven't been widely covered. From the Murdaugh family's long-standing influence in South Carolina to the ethical dilemmas raised by the case, we've left no stone unturned. This case is a tangled web of mystery, power, and tragedy, and we're just scratching the surface. If you're as captivated by this case as we are, you won't want to miss what comes next. So, do us a favor, hit that like button, share this video with your fellow true crime aficionados, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of the world's most perplexing and chilling true crime stories. Trust us, you won't want to miss what we have in store for you. And that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the enigmatic and ever-evolving Alex Murdaugh case. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep seeking the truth.